Namaste दोस्तों. Today we have selected a topic opportunities in agriculture. Before going in detail, I would like to say that I am Rajiv Shukla, Senior Research Officer, Department of Agronomy, College of Agriculture, JB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology. And I just remember my old days. Why I choose agriculture and how I entered in the agriculture system. And I was just summarizing the things. Then point came, I need to summarize why I choose agriculture or why you choose agriculture. So first, to supply the food for all, we need to choose agriculture. Every mouth need to have food for their satisfaction, for their nourishment, for their all the activities. To for a donor, you need to choose agriculture. Second thing, agriculture is a growing industry. No any other enterprises is there which is always growing except agriculture, because every day you require food. You cannot require mobile, you cannot require computer, you cannot require road. It would be saturation, but agriculture is the only industry which is always growing. So you choose agriculture. Agriculture is everywhere because each and every dweller on the earth require food. So agriculture exists everywhere, and vast existence of agriculture compel us to choose the agriculture. Next generation of agriculture. Next generation, here I mean to say next generation agriculture. Agriculture is a profession which carry forward over the generation. Our our forefather was traditional farmer, then the current farmer or modern farmer, then we are thinking about future farmer. So means agriculture is running generation over generation. That's why we need to choose agriculture. Then wide range of job opportunity. You can find job. You can make your own entrepreneurship. You can make your own agri business. You can take. You can find services. There are also a private industry, public sector, government sector, universities, ICR. So wide range of job opportunity. You can be scientist. You can be teacher. You can be food processor. You can be processing industry. You can be rancher. You can be farmer. So that there is a diversity of job in agriculture, and it is attracting us to choose agriculture. Graduate. Basically, we are all our target is agricultural graduation. And as per the census, as per the report, as per data says, the demand of agricultural graduate is too high as per the availability of agricultural graduate. So there is a demand and the supply gap always exists with the agricultural graduate. So your own use, your future, your career, you can choose agriculture. Technology. Now there are various kind of technology involved in agriculture. You can imagine IBM is also involved in agriculture. Computer, all the computer scientists now investing in agriculture. Machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotics, they are entering in the agriculture. Beside the modern technology, means there is a wide array of agriculture application, your skill and knowledge application in agriculture, if you're talking about in sense of technology. So it is attract us to go for agriculture. Agriculture graduates are having competitive salary as compared to the other sectors. So a point of view, higher and lucrative salary also appeal us to choose agriculture. Positive work environment and culture. Majority of the agricultural sector have positive work environment. They are always try to help to each other. So there is no work stress. Work stress, in fact, work stress is everywhere. But in agricultural sector, work stress is little bit less as compared to computer sector, IT sector, and other sectors. And it is also positive. It also appeals us for choose the agriculture. Job security, as demand and supply is less, then job security will be good. Job satisfaction, the person who are involved in agricultural activity, they are satisfied with the job. Even though there are certain examples are there that person are working in multinational company, earning lakhs and lakhs, quit their multinational IT company job and adopt the agriculture because they are not satisfied with their job. The most important and most prevalent thing with agriculture activities involved near to the nature, which is started over the time, ancient time, Neolithic age. So all the activities, so you will feel happy with the doing natural activities. That's why we need to choose agriculture. Then why you choose agriculture? What you can do with agriculture? If you are having agriculture graduate degree, what you can do? We must know that. What is your value? What are the sectors where you can contribute your own self? For examples, sales representative, private industry or any other agricultural related organization hires sales representative to demonstrate their product, which is appealing to the farmer. So you can work as a sales representative in any organization. Product processing manager. Certain agricultural produce are undergone to processing like ketchup industry, sauce industry, pickle industry. So you can work as a product processing manager. Agriculture now we all are aware that contract farming um, is in entering in our society very fast, and they are taking form large and large form on lease. So agricultural graduate can work as a farm manager or farm labor manager. Now next is where agricultural graduate can work e-commerce specialist. Now again I am saying e-commerce is also entering in our society very fast. So there are agricultural products, inputs and output are also selling on e-commerce platform. So agricultural graduate can contribute in e-commerce platform. Financial analyst, agriculture is a very big sector, and it's require financial analysis. What are the input and output scenario of the agricultural system? It require financial analyst. So you can contribute as a financial analyst. Economist, again the similar things, making budgeting of the agricultural production scenario or agricultural system. We can work as agricultural economists. Loan, farmers require loans, so you can work, you can have work with the agricultural loan officer. And plant scientist. Agriculture is basically dealing with the plant, but by the infiltration, by increasing the demand of Ayurvedic medicine in the society, plant growing of medicinal plant is increased in a good rate. So agricultural graduate can be a good plant scientist for not only for medicinal and aromatic plant, for all the other plants which are fiber crop, cotton, sugar, and etc. etc. So you can contribute as a plant scientist, food scientist. You can also contribute as a food scientist, and there are several agricultural graduates of the food science in their masters and PhD and working as a food scientist. Another sector is veterinary, animal health and disease. It is a big sector and big area of agricultural graduate, either in form of veterinary graduate or farm diploma in pharmacy, veterinary pharmacy. You can work and contribute there. Biological engineer means tillage engineer. Here biological engineer I mean to say tillage engineer or any other change in the biological mechanism, biofertilizer, plant growth promoters. So in this sense, you can contribute. Agricultural graduate can contribute as a biological engineer. Now, we all are knowing that natural resources, each and everybody is crying for natural resources like safe soil, safe water, safe plant. So, agricultural graduate can work as the specialist of natural resources. Another very good sector of agricultural graduate, they can be a editor of journal or magazine or some many other things. So it is also an area where agricultural graduate can absorb. Then extension educator. There is a big difference between scientists. Scientists generated the technology and it need to be utilized by the farmer. So between the scientist and farmer, the agriculture graduate can make a link to transfer of the technology. Farm services agent. Farmer require different kind of input and also want to sell their produce in the open market. So agricultural graduate can provide the information and ensure the availability of inputs to the farmer and also help to sell their produce in the open market. So agricultural graduate can contribute in farm services agent. Similarly, insect pest and diseases. Here I insect biologist means it include pest and diseases also. So agriculture graduate can be a good expert of insect pest biologist and educate the farmers and any other person involved in the agricultural activity to how to prevent insect pest and diseases. So this is another area of agricultural graduate. Irrigation engineer, water, earlier I said, irrigation engineer help to manage the water or help to efficient utilization of water. So you can contribute as an irrigation engineer. Precision agriculture, high-tech agriculture, irrigation efficiency centric agriculture. So agriculture graduate can contribute here also. Consultant. You can become a consultant of agricultural crop. You can provide the consultancy to the organization. So you can contribute. This is your work. Environmental scientist. You can also contribute as for the environmental protection or environmental requirement. You can work as a farmer or a rancher itself. You can work as the agronomist means crop production, how crop is rearing in the field condition and the different climatic condition. Agriculture graduate can do it. Aquaculture, fisheries, rearing of the fish. It is a very big market in nowadays increasing in our country. So you can contribute here. And now agri-science teacher, agriculture graduate can be teach agriculture in high school or intermediate or if you're talking about foreign country K2 plus K2 etc etc you can become agri-science teacher in agriculture, not only high school intermediate, we can become higher education, BSc, MSc and PhD teachers in different universities and colleges. So this you can do organic crop, organic. Now people are crying for organic food. Or now people are thinking for organic food in our country, and you can become a grower of organic food. This is another area to your area for your contribution. Poultry production manager, poultry another sector where you can think to contribute yourself. Then animal scientists, similar crop scientists, animal is also a part of agriculture. You can become animal scientist if you are having BSc AG agriculture. Range manager, we have already said there is very big ranges in the country. You can manage it for the open grass grazing of the animals. This is also an area. Then communications. Earlier we said agriculture and natural resource manager are expert. Now communication. You can make some information bulletins to awake the person involved in agriculture to managing their resources, land, water, biological diversity, etc. etc. Horticulturist is target the fruit, so you can contribute as an agricultural graduate here. Animal inspector, you can work here. Plant and animal inspector, soil production manager. It is also increasing nowadays in our system. You can go for that. Rural development specialist. You can work between rural area and can work upliftment of their living standard. Watershed scientists. Now, collection of water is an important issue across the globe, and we need to conserve, collect, and water. And agricultural graduate can become contribute many in this area. Then another ecotourism, agri-ecotourism are different kind of landscaping is there. You can contribute food and you can also contribute food and vegetable growers. So this is something why you choose agriculture, how you can contribute to agriculture as an agricultural graduate. So I think this is all about today, and we'll discuss later on the services or job opportunity or career opportunity in agriculture in our next video. And again, नमस्ते, नमस्कार, मैं राजीव शुक्ला। आज के लिए बस इतना ही, बाकी अगले वीडियो में। नमस्ते।